Okay, you can stop yelling at us now because we got a camera and we got microphones.
Professionals.
So hopefully we sound really...
Still a red light behind us, but you know what?
Yeah, we don't have any lighting or anything, but hopefully this sounds crisp. Testing. Pa, pa, pa. Wait, your microphone... Oh, wait, no, they're both. It says it's red and then green on the other side.
Okay.
I think that's right. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not a tech guy, but I am a chocolate guy. And today we're trying all the Reese's peanut butter cup flavors.
Everything we could get our hands on. I know there's like a lot of Reese's products, and there's like, we're not trying the energy powder or whatever. And there's so much. Like diving into this when I was ordering all of this, it was a wild experience. And there was a lot of things. There was a few things I couldn't get a hold of. I don't know where to find a Nutrageous bar, for example. That used to be. I know that. I mean, it's just like up in Canada still, but like I couldn't find one here. But boy, oh boy, we still have a lot to go on, and we'll continue updating as we go. So
I'll say this to start.
Yeah, okay.
I don't really like Reese's peanut butter cups.
I do, or at least I think I do. I like a regular Reese's. I like a mini Reese's.
Sure.
But there have been a lot of Reese's innovations that I have not loved.
Yeah. I like a mini Reese's out of the freezer.
Sure.
I think that's good. I find the peanut butter to be a little too dry.
It is very chalky.
I'm also more of a savory peanut person than a sweet peanut person, but I love chocolate and I love our fans, so I'm here to do this today.
So we'll say I do love a Take 5 bar. It is
well, I haven't had a Take 5 bar in a long time. Okay, let me get my water.
Okay. So how do we start? Do we start with the regular one and just kind of use that as a baseline and then go from there? Okay.
I can't believe I have to try the regular one.
I mean, yeah, we got to try a classic. I haven't had anything to eat today, have you?
Yeah, you watched me eat a cheese biscuit.
Yeah, no, that's right. I had a tiny little hash brown. There you go. Breakfast. That was my breakfast.
Well, because I knew I was having this, and I was like, if I don't have anything to eat and just have this, I will feel so
I think I'm
sick.
going to be insane, but...
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be good for you.
No, and that's fine.
I was like, I need to put a little like bread or something on my stomach.
I am a little excited though. I like this too. I like this part of it. I like cutting into one.
Cut me a tiny piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it into 4. It's like it's a tiny pie.
One more. Do it like another pie. That's fun, right?
Yeah, no, it is fun.
Okay. All right, this is a classic Reese's peanut butter cup.
A little piece.
Not surprising to anyone.
Delicious.
I mean, sure.
I love it.
Too chalky for me, but I certainly understand the appeal.
I love that chalkiness. I think there's enough. There's not too much of it in here for me. And I like how thick and creamy that chocolate is.
Yeah, it makes me feel like Mr. Ed the horse. Like when I eat them.
This is going to be a lot of mouth sounds. Trigger warning, mouth sounds.
Oh yeah, this is a video of us eating, so if you don't like to hear that,
then
don't
you probably
do
shouldn't watch anything we do.
Yeah, some people are like, you can really hear the mouth sounds.
You can hear their mouths moving and eating.
Yeah. You know what people have been coming at me for recently? Oh, we're doing thins next?
Yeah.
Great. Apparently I like bite forks when I eat them. But I don't, I'm like, maybe I'm not actually biting them, but it just looks like I am. I don't think I'm a fork biter.
I've never heard it. I feel like I would have been like, ah!
Yeah, well, even just imagining the sensation feels bad.
It feels uncomfortable.
So people keep yelling at me about it, but I'm like, I don't think I'm doing that. So I have to spend some time with myself and figure that out.
Okay, we're doing a thins. These are like thins. Is this the normal size of a thin? Okay, I guess I've never had a thin because I kind of don't get the point. I will say I do like a thin, like I like an Oreo thin.
I don't like an Oreo thin,
but I like the peanut butter.
So this is like just less peanut butter.
It's just less peanut butter. It's also smaller.
I like that so much more.
No. Wrong. No, here's the problem.
A lot of people will think I'm wrong, but I like that. I think the ratios are better for me. My mouth doesn't feel as dry.
I think the thing with Reese's for me is that the chocolate isn't like the greatest thing in the world. Like it's good, but here it's like really highlighted that it's just essentially sweet chocolate product, and it doesn't have the peanut butter to like. I mean, cover that up a little.
100%. I still wouldn't buy those personally.
I understand. So maybe if you're out there as like somebody who's. I have to buy Reese's, but I hate them. Then, like, I guess Reese's Thins are the best for you.
I'm like, we have to move faster.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I just feel scared.
Okay, let's try the dark Thins.
Wait, or should we try the minis?
You want to try well, I think as long as we're in Thins territory, let's deal with the Thins, then we'll go minis. And then we'll kind of, I know how to segue us in.
Okay, I'm scared.
Okay, we'll go white Thins.
Perfect. is this white chocolate or is this like vanilla or something? Or marshmallow?
It's me time, just got better. It's definitely not chocolate. No, it's like vanilla. It's white.
It's white. I want to know in the comments, do people think white chocolate is chocolate?
It technically is.
I know.
Yeah, there is cacao in it.
But what do people think?
Well, they're wrong if they say no.
Okay, but you know what I mean. Like, does it count?
Yeah.
Does it count?
It doesn't satisfy in the same way, that's for sure.
I mean, I'm not really a white chocolate fan.
This is weird.
To me,
the texture of the white whatever is very different than the chocolate.
I mean, it just looks like solidified
really
coconut
strange.
milk. Do you know what I mean? Like when you open a can of coconut milk and that top layer is just thick. That's what this is.
Huh. I think as I get older, I actually start liking white chocolate better. I don't know why.
I could see that.
I don't mind that.
I actually really like that.
I think the chocolate here, the white, is like mild enough that the peanut butter still is able to like come through and say hi, but then it's not. I like that a lot. Actually.
It's not too sweet. I really like that.
Yeah, good job.
So surprised.
This is why we do this. This is a big revelation.
This is why we do this. Yeah,
we're doing the Lord's work.
Oh,
okay. We're going on the chocolate. You can't make that noise already. We just started.
I just think about all the other things I have to eat today. Nothing's really happened to me yet, but I'm just like, oh no.
Okay, the dark chocolate again has that like solid kind of thing going on.
I think it's a much nicer texture
than a regular. But the chocolate's not very good.
Yeah.
It kind of tastes like fish. Is that good?
I don't think I'm getting fish. But it's not great.
No. Okay. We will now move into the minis.
Okay.
A lot of people think that this is like the actual optimum.
I disagree.
Like ratio of...
I disagree. I'll tell you that right now.
I've never seen any of the others. I've never seen a white and I've never seen a dark. So excited to try those.
Wow.
What a world.
What would be your dream taste test?
I mean, it's everything I can think of as like the snobbiest, most annoying thing in the world.
Caviar.
Yeah, I honestly do want to do. I've done cheap caviar for us before, and I do enjoy doing that update every year. But like, I'd love to do an expensive caviar taste test.
Yeah.
I also like the smoked salmon one that we do, so I already do. I enjoy that one, although there was some bad stuff in there. Yeah, like fancy prosciutto. Yeah, I mean, we haven't done it. Have we done prosciutto? We should do prosciutto.
I don't know.
Prosciutto. You know, it's really good. I mean, the Aldi prosciutto is really good, and that's cheap as heck.
There you go.
What about you?
Well, I thought it would be pickles.
Oh, yeah. And then the problem is you think that. You're like, I love all of these foods, and then you're like presented with them all, and suddenly you're like, it turns out I hate everything.
Yes, thought it would be pickles. By like the fourth pickle, my fingers felt like they were about to explode from the sodium.
Don't think about it.
So that was rough.
I had you know which one we haven't done that I keep kind of being like, we should do it, and then we don't, is, or did we do it? No, we did do it.
What?
Haribo, but we need to do an update because there's so much of them. I love, like, because I would have said like gummy candy, but we've done gummy candy, and it turns out I really only like Haribo.
That's fair.
So, and there's so many, like I want to do all of the German Haribos that like you can't get here.
I love that.
I love them.
Okay, I will say I love when we do frozen pizzas.
Oh yeah, that's always fun.
And I love dumplings.
The
dumplings is something I could eat.
They're bad, but I do like them.
But even if they're bad, like they're still fine. And I could eat 100,000 dumplings. Whereas other things like, you would think like I love hot sauce. You would think hot sauce, but like your palate gets blown out pretty quickly, so you can't really enjoy it that much.
Just making a mess. Sorry.
That's okay. You know, so I'm like, but I think dumplings were like, that was a good day.
Dumplings is fun, yeah. And as we go through all of the different types of dumplings, that's always a good like. So many new flavors.
Yeah. I think appetizers in general.
Apps are good.
Nice.
Like the frozen apps from like Trader Joe's is a fun day.
Yeah, or like egg rolls.
Yeah.
That feels fun.
There's a lot of like we could do like mac and cheese balls, things like that.
Mac and cheese bites, yeah.
Frozen pigs in a blanket. Frozen samosas are That's a really good one. I enjoyed the Indian food. We're going to do more frozen Indian food, and that's fun.
I can't wait
to do that. That's a really fun one. Okay, you're going dark first.
Oh, yeah. Is that wrong?
No. Just observing.
It was the closest one to me. It wasn't strategic.
Very salty.
Ooh.
Thank you. I know. It's so salty.
Better than the dark thin.
Okay.
But I still don't.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm gonna put it in there.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, let's try white.
White. I can't like get anything.
Yeah. There's too much peanut butter to the white.
Too little
To the
white.
white.
It's all softer. The regular one is softer. I like the regular one.
I like the regular one the best. These aren't for me. Too much PB. Sorry.
I'm gonna put it ahead of the. No, I'll put it there. When I eat one of those, I do like to do I eat the top off first, then I like eat around the side, and then I kind of like
You do so many chocolate things like that. You do
I know.
Kit Kats weird.
I know. I like to really enjoy those layers.
Ooh, I hate that because I want the flavor.
I know.
Combination. You know.
But I feel like once I've had it, I'm like I get it, and then I can dissect it the way I want it. Okay, here's how we're gonna get into these other ones. There are other.
No,
minis.
not zero sugar. No.
Okay, and then we're gonna
Zero sugar
work our way
candy
around.
really is a recipe for a bathroom incident. And I'm trying to be polite when I say that because we are eating food, but I need people to know.
I mean, there was the viral, the gummy bear reviews where people were like, I pooped my pants after I think of a better word.
Yeah, and you just couldn't.
Nope.
But I would say in our experience too, just zero sugar candy is
ends up getting really gassy.
not good on your stomach.
I don't notice it, but I'm
Gwyneth and I do.
Yeah, I think I'm coming to the end of my years of just being able to eat with abandon.
Yeah.
As we've talked about. Privately.
You've made it a lot longer than I have. I've had gastrointestinal issues since I was 18.
And I'm sorry that I've ever discounted anybody that said it.
Thank you.
Now that I've started to have them occasionally, it's awful.
No, I push through.
Okay. Peanut
butter looks different.
I think I don't really mind low sugar. It is different. It's very pale.
Well, low sugar and no sugar are different.
I don't mind no sugar gummies more than chocolate. No sugar chocolate is just weird to me.
Actually tastes fine.
It's a little salty.
Yeah.
You get that super sharp sweetness on the end, but without it actually being sweet, it almost tastes like mentholated.
It doesn't taste. I'm not getting
Weird.
menthol. Are you okay?
I am okay, but no, it's the mouth cooling.
It's mouth. Yeah.
That's what
I get
I mean.
that.
Not minty, but the mouth cooling. That's weird.
It doesn't taste bad. So if you're obsessed with zero sugar, I would say try these. I'm
strange.
scared to eat too much of it because I know what could happen. But if that doesn't happen to you and you're a zero sugar enjoyer, I think that's a good option.
I think the saltiness of it
covers up the artificial.
Yeah, better.
I agree.
Okay, moving into the Reese's mini pretzels.
I am excited for this one. I need the pretzel to be crunchy though. If the pretzel's not crunchy, I'm not interested.
There's something about this taste test that is now, it just started making me feel insane.
Yeah.
It's
there has to be some kind of psychological study about looking at this much orange.
It's so orange.
It's so bright and it's reflecting back onto my eyes.
The word Reese's and realizing this is what I do for a living and one day I'm gonna have to tell my children that. It's strange.
You should bring them into the office more.
They'd love it.
Yeah, why not? I'm good with kids.
Okay, great. I got one tiny bit of pretzel.
I got pretzel. I got plenty of pretzel.
Okay. My half. Tiny bit. I got a little.
I love that.
I appreciate that it's crunchy.
It's very crunchy and it's very salty. I think that's for me. I think that's what you need.
It's nice. I couldn't find the big ones. Okay. Reese's, the miniature with puffs. I'm gonna stop saying Reese's. You get it.
It's
all Reese's.
You see what we're doing.
I don't love Reese's Puffs, I'll tell you that much.
I love the trailer. The trailer.
The movie
the
trailer?
commercial. Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs.
I
Eat them up, eat them up, eat them up, eat them. You don't.
Nothing of this is ringing a bell.
You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, we love you.
Yeah.
The best thing that's ever happened to us.
Hold on. Let's see.
This is the portion of the video where we look things up on our phones.
I love to look things up because I don't want to say anything wrong.
No, that's fair. I like to just kind of go out there and be like, well, they're going to yell at me.
2, 3, 4. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. I got
We better not get flagged as a content restriction
I think
for
I
that.
stopped watching TV during this period or something.
Wow.
It doesn't.
That's when I
it all
started
rang a
watching
bell.
TV.
I mean, I think after the last cereal commercial that really stuck in my head was the Me Want Honeycomb, and that will never leave my
What
head.
does Me Want Honeycomb?
Okay, yes, I'm older than Jordan, clearly. So young, so youthful. It's from the honeycomb. It's where they eat the honeycomb and then they turn into that little hedgehog guy with big buggy eyes, and he goes, "Me want honeycomb."
Oh, I do remember that actually.
Thank you. I don't see a
I don't
single
see
Reese's Puff or
Reese's Puffs at all in them.
anything. Oh, maybe down at the bottom? Oh, yeah, I got it.
Oh.
I got, one right there.
No. No.
I don't get the point.
There's also like not enough of them in it to make a difference, you know?
No, exactly. Oh, I did. Okay, well, I got the big Reese's Puffs. So now we're going to move into this.
Oh, good.
Oh, hooray. Oh, and I did get the big pretzel. Look at that. So many things. There's still so much.
Reese's Cups, Reese's Cups. That's why I have it stuck in my head now. Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
Not a lot of time spent on that one. Real first thought, best thought on that.
I know.
You're like, what if we just said, that was a glory day of jingles
Advertising?
where you're just like, just say the name. Just say Crumbelievable. And put it over a freezer.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I've never saw
What
them
was
in
that
real
for?
life. Cheese?
Oh, yeah.
Very
it was for
funny.
like, not Sargento, but like something like that. And they were just
But it
like,
was like snacking.
crumbles, but they were just like
But it was
little
just-
nuggets of
yeah.
like misshapen nuggets of cheese.
Yeah.
Crumbelievable. Crumbelievable. Oh, I loved that.
I think that's better than the little one.
Ooh, I'm already almost out of water.
But
Yeah,
I still don't think it's great.
stupid. I think it's stupid. Sorry. That's my truth.
Okay, pretzel, big pretzel.
I
If
have
you like
high
this.
hopes for Big Pretzel. Let me try to clean you up a little bit. Ooh,
Is that good?
perfect. Yes, throw more on the floor. Okay.
I need to wear a bib. This is not,
I don't think I got anything on you.
No, no, you didn't get anything on me. I'm just gonna, I'm a real spiller.
Yeah. It's hard not to be.
I just never really learned. I think I thought when I grew up I would stop, and then it turns how you eat, and that's, I don't know. I just mangled.
No. I think you did.
I tried.
No, I think you did perfect. I love it.
Oh, God. I need the piece with a little pretzel in it. Oh, crunchier. That was crunchier for me.
Okay. Not enough pretzel for me.
God, unfortunately, you have to dig around and find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still tastes good.
It
Not
is
enough
good.
pretzel for me.
Yeah.
But the pretzel, in my opinion, reigns supreme.
It's a good, yeah. Where
I think it's a great addition.
Right there. Okay. We got big. Okay, those are the bars. We're sticking with sizes here. We got bars here. We got little guys. We got Halloween section. We just have white, plant-based bars, Halloween, snacks, cups. What are you? You're a Halloween. Candy bar. Okay.
Scared.
Let's dive into plant-based because I am intrigued by these. That's
Yeah.
oat chocolate, confection, and peanut butter.
Sounds good.
I don't feel great. Oh, it's hard.
I like that though.
Crunch. It's like the more of what you would buy at like a fancy. It's like a fancy.
Yeah, it's like a fancier one.
Where's the salt?
I get salt. You know what this tastes like? Cookie dough.
Oh.
And I like it.
It does not taste like a Reese's.
No, it has a little bit of a weird aftertaste, but I like it.
It's kind of good. It tastes like a good like health food candy.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you grew up eating, did you have any like carob friends
Yes.
who like had to do with the whatever they're called, like sun drops or something instead of M&Ms?
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah. I feel like it because they were like food allergy people, right?
My people were just hippies.
I see. We were kind of the health food family, not because we were healthy specifically, but because we didn't eat meat.
Yeah. That makes sense. No, I had like a family up the road that did a lot of like essentially everything had a sprouted crust. Everything was extremely natural. There was no chocolate. It was all carob. Like,
what is carob? Tell us in the comments.
Another kind of plant-based thing.
And did you grow
not
up
cacao, but
near a lot of cults? Like my fiance did. My fiance is also from Northern California, and there's like multiple cults in her town. And
I'm related to a cult member.
Which one?
A cult founder.
Who?
His name is Krishna Ventna. Real name Francis Pankovic.
I was about to say white. The person that took that name?
Jewish. Real name Francis Pankovic. He started. Where are the caves? Are they around Santa Barbara? There are these like caves that kind of look like skulls. It was all around there. The name of the cult is too long to remember. It's like the cult of the fountain of knowledge and love and peace and blah, 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 blah. And really, he was just an absolute, like, con artist who...
Yeah, just a grifter.
Yeah, he just would take all of the members' money and wives or whatever and then, like, spend it at the track. But one of their main things is they did not wear shoes.
Okay.
And there was a sect that spun off and moved to Alaska...
And didn't wear shoes?
And the last I checked was like 20 years ago. They were called the Barefooters, and they were these there was like a couple of them left. I'm sure they've died since then and have not gotten new ones. But yeah, I really, let's see. He's an interesting man. Oh, and he housed, Charles Manson thanked him in a book. So, claim to fame. That's all I got. But no, there were no like cults. It was just a lot of I grew up in a real like goddess-centric town. We had a store still have a store called Milk and Honey, where it sells all of your like big-breasted, big-stomached goddess.
I see.
A lot of coexist stickers, a lot of may the goddess be with you stickers and all that kind of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Who's the goddess?
Like Mother Gaia.
Or is that Earth?
Kind of. No.
Got it. Okay.
General goddess. A lot of witch, a lot of voodoo, a lot of crystal stores.
Voodoo, I get.
It's all mishmashed together.
I see.
Wicca, voodoo, it's all kind of in the same pot in my town, not
in general.
I understand there's very big differences. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going with white, just classic white. Do you know it? Have you ever know anybody that went to a cult?
That was in a cult?
Yeah.
Kendall grew up with a lot of people that were in, there's this called... I can't remember what it's called, but their whole thing is they have these like, am I allowed to say it?
Why?
Because I called it a cult. I think it's a cult.
I mean.
Allegedly,
sure.
Allegedly, I think it's maybe called something Gardens. Now I'm scared that I'm going to say the wrong thing.
I mean, they probably don't call themselves a cult, but.
This is fine.
I think it's extremely nothing. It's like.
It's fine.
There's just.
The regular honestly, white Reese's is whatever.
The white doesn't come through as much as it does on the thins.
Mm-hmm. I agree. But yeah, so a lot of people she went to school with were in this cult, and their whole thing was, they're vegetarian, and they have these beautiful gardens that you would like go see, and then people would be like, don't go, you can go look at the gardens.
Okay.
But don't like hang out too long. Like if anyone invites you to a thing, say no.
Don't go to a second location.
Yeah, so I feel like that, and then I don't know, I guess it depends on what you consider a cult also.
An unrecognized religion, I guess.
But there are certain religions that people would consider cults, right?
Well, that's true, but that's where we get into, like, let's not talk about it territory.
But what about the big Hollywood one?
No, not talking about that. Live here now.
Just kidding. I'm talking about the cult of In-N-Out.
Animal style.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, this is the big cup, and then we're going to compare that to the jumbo cup.
No, for me.
That's a lot of peanut butter for you.
It's all peanut butter. It's so dry.
It's very dry. It is hard, honestly, to eat.
Just give me Mr. Ed Horse mouth.
But I like the flavor of the peanut butter, so I still think it's good. I think that would be a good frozen one.
Okay. I hear that.
The jumbo, which essentially is like, I think as thick as a big, it's just bigger.
Oh, just bigger.
I think.
You just get one.
You just get a single jumbo.
I need like a sandwich after this. Do you know what I mean?
No, I know, because it's the kind of thing, do you ever like, when you feel kind of sick and you're like, I need to layer food on top of it.
Yeah.
It's like, my tummy doesn't feel good, but that's not going to stop me from trying to find the thing that will make it feel good.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of times that's a salty thing or a piece of bread.
Instant mashed potatoes.
Piece of bread, instant mashed potatoes. A lot of times that's a salty thing or a piece of bread.
Instant mashed potatoes.
Instant mashed potatoes.
Instant mashed potatoes. White rice with butter. Whatever. I don't care about this.
Where did I put that? Where did I put the big? I put the big here. I think that's worse than the big.
I truly can't differentiate between the two of them.
Yeah, this is going to be a wild write-up. I wrote up like, I ranked like bottled waters. That was easier than this.
Wow.
There's just so much of this same flavor.
Reese's Puffs. Eat them up, eat them up, eat them up, eat them up. I feel like wasn't it a TikTok dance? I don't know why I'm asking you. I'm kind of just asking them. I think it was a TikTok dance at one point.
Hey, I do have TikTok.
But you didn't know the song.
Show me that. No.
Justine's TikTok feed is...
It's a good time.
A really kind of scary look into your mind. It's like stuff from the Shrek-themed raves.
Oh, I love that stuff. Now it's just this panda playing like Kygo song, but it's not the same. I miss that vomiting Shrek being all over my For You page. That was great. That was a good day.
Should we?
/month.
Okay. This is the problem with these. This is the big cup chocolate lava. We have received, purchased. I mean, at this point, you look so upset.
I can't. I just here's the thing. The writer that reviewed this for us, I trust him. He is good at his job and he knows what he's talking about. He really liked this. It comes as a total mess. We cannot evaluate this. This is just gonna be like an asterisk on the side of I will not eat this mess and count it because it's unfair. It's unfair to Reese's.
So many times.
I don't know what temperature that's supposed to be held at. You know what the peanut butter actually looks like now? Have you ever heard of kinetic sand?
Yes.
It looks a lot like that.
I love kinetic
sand. A lot of it around my house these days, which sucks. Okay, we got a caramel big cup. I remember liking this very much.
Yeah, I think we did like these a lot. I'm having to drink so much water.
It's good.
That I'm starting to feel a little unwell from how much water I've consumed.
I am going to need to lay down after this.
But I love water, so it's not a problem.
Not talking about water with you again.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's incredible. Incredible. Unbelievable.
It's gorgeous. That perfect layer of goo that doesn't seep out.
And not too much goo.
Not too much goo, because I don't like a lot of goo. Mm-hmm. I think that's very good.
Tasteful goo level.
Tasteful goo.
I think I think it adds something.
It does.
Nice flavor.
Yeah.
Nice little texture.
And yeah, exactly. It complements nicely. And it actually tastes like caramel, not like butterscotch or anything else. Mm-hmm. Okay. Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Halloween.
Reese's.
Halloween.
Reese's. Favorite Halloween movie?
We're just stalling. My favorite Halloween movie. Well, my favorite Halloween specific movie is Trick or Treat.
Oh, the kiddo one.
The little guy. He's not.
No. I've seen it.
Trick or Treat is like there's a little.
Yes. Okay. No, I know it. I know it.
It has like a burlap sack head.
Yes.
I mean, whatever. And it's kind of like a series of vignettes that all happen on Halloween night. I love Trick or Treat.
All kind of connects in together. Yes.
So yeah, when it comes to like Halloween specific movies,
that's fun.
Not horror movies.
No. Halloween. That's what I'm talking.
Yeah. So I would say Trick or Treat. Hocus Pocus is obviously up there.
I don't understand the huge backlash against Hocus Pocus. I understand it with a lot of it. There's a lot of, in the same way that a lot of people are like, Hook sucks, millennials, you're wrong, or whatever. I get that.
People think Hocus Pocus is bad.
Yes. A lot of people are like, oh, it's all just a millennial thing, and if you didn't watch it, you don't you're not gonna get it. Blah blah blah. I think it's just a genuinely. I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess if seeing Kathy and Jimmy's talent is a millennial thing.
She's one of those. Sarah Jessica Parker is incredible. Bette Midler, obviously, and then certainly one of my sister's sexual awakenings, being attracted to that cat. Mm-hmm. Binks. That was my nickname as baby too. So great.
There you go.
Who wouldn't appreciate that?
I love Hocus Pocus. If you don't like Hocus Pocus, you're a loser. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think that is delicious. I think this is the best. This is a
skeleton.
I think this is the best Reese's shape. Trevor and I tried these in our Halloween candy taste test, and we both agreed that Reese's peanut butter skeletons are what's up.
I think they are very good. I have a more preferred shape, but
all right.
But it's my shape is for people that really like the peanut butter.
Sure.
So.
What is your favorite Halloween movie?
I do think I do like. I mean, I'm boring. I like a Hocus Pocus. I did not love the sequel. I will say.
No, but
it did what it was going to do, and that was fine. And I will watch it. I think. Well, actually, I think Nightmare Before Christmas is a Thanksgiving movie.
I think Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie.
Okay, I think it straddles, so I like.
I could see it.
That I like something to watch around the.
We have to try all the shapes.
Yep, we've got bat, pumpkin, ghost.
Oh, Justine.
And then white. So pumpkin.
I don't want to be here anymore.
So sorry, here we are in hell. Pumpkin kind of looks like a pumpkin.
That's what I liked about the skeleton. The skeleton really looks
kind of looks like a bat. Yeah.
Listen, I need 100 more napkins and a little more water.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you start this.
Okay.
It's all over my dress. Do you need anything?
No, I'm good. I mean, another stomach or something.
All right, just talk to them.
Okay.
And I'll be back.
Talking about Halloween movies, obviously there's also like the movie Halloween. We live not too far away from where the actual Halloween house is, and it's very funny because like I feel like every other house that's actually around it looks way spookier than the Halloween house. Like Laurie Strode's house just looks like the most like nothing house, and it's across from a library, and it's lovely. Another Halloween movie, you know, Hubie Halloween. That was a good time. That was fun. I think that's probably Adam Sandler's best movie that he's made in the past like 20 years. I have not seen Uncut Gems, and I will not see Uncut Gems because it will stress me out just far too much. Okay, I'm gonna eat this pumpkin now. A lot of people love the Reese's pumpkins. I've said it. I said it in our Halloween candy ranking. It is not the best Halloween pumpkin. The best Halloween pumpkin is actually Snickers. And if you disagree with me, you have to try them because you'll realize that you're wrong. I guess it's fine. I'm talking Halloween. I'm talking pumpkin candy.
Pumpkin-shaped candy.
Like, no, the Snickers is better.
Oh,
if you're talking a straight up a pumpkin-shaped candy,
ooh,
the pumpkin
Snickers really freaked us out because it was so good.
So good. I think the pumpkin is fine.
I'll trust you.
Yeah. It's just not.
I have to do another taste test right after this, so I'm scared.
Is it the frozen? Mm-hmm. That could be good with this.
Yeah, it's like a lunchier thing, so I think it'll be okay.
I don't know. It's getting so hard to do this right now. I can't believe I have to go through all this again. Okay. Ghosts. Ghost actually does look like a ghost.
A little lazy. I think this is lazy.
Well, how much are you going to want them to carve? Take his little head off.
I don't like the ratios. Too much peanut
There's
butter.
a lot of peanut butter.
Oh, and the chocolate's too soft. I don't like it. I don't care about it.
I don't care about it.
I don't care. Well, I don't like it as too strong because I don't not like it, but I don't care about it.
I don't think about it. Okay, and finally a bat. So this is my preferred Halloween Reese's bat shape. It's a lot of peanut butter though.
Okay. Why can't they get the shapes to look like the shape it's supposed to be? We've sent a person to the moon. No.
I like it. It even tastes a little different to me.
That tastes better to you than the skeleton?
Yes.
You're unwell. The skeleton is so good.
The skeleton is good. It's too little for me. Okay, finally, let's see. Oh, God, we're not so close. Oh my God.
No, but it feels so much closer than before.
Okay, white pumpkin. Big, flat, white pumpkin.
This is a coaster on the table that I just
cooling
grabbed.
your face.
Trying to cool myself with something.
You seen a ghost?
In my life?
Yeah.
Probably. I've been in so many haunted places.
You lived in New Orleans.
Yeah, I lived in New Orleans for a while. Whatever.
I don't mind a bug in the pumpkin.
I don't mind it, but
I don't either.
it's fine.
This is a mess.
Okay.
And finally, white ghost.
White ghost. Trying to think of Halloween movies I don't like.
There's Halloween, obviously. Great. You know.
Oh, I guess this is wild, but I don't
I said
think of
Hubie Halloween. I enjoyed.
Okay, I don't like Hubie Halloween.
I said it was Adam Sandler's best movie in the last 20 years.
I don't think of Halloween as a Halloween movie.
I mean, it happens on Halloween.
I know. And
It's Halloween movie in the same way that like Die Hard's a Christmas movie. It happens on there.
Yeah. I don't think you're wrong.
What about Halloween 3? The witch one or whatever. No, Halloween 2.
I don't think of any of them as Halloween movies. Okay. That being said, I'm happy to be wrong. If people are like, that's definitely a Halloween movie, I'm like, sure.
Do you need trick-or-treating to be happening?
I don't know. I think for me, like a Halloween movie is kind of like a movie that you predominantly want to only watch at Halloween. And to me, Michael Myers has just made his way into the zeitgeist as like a horror figure.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes it not Halloween-y.
That's
Whereas
fair.
like Trick or Treat, you really only watch around Halloween.
I do think of Beetlejuice as being a Halloween movie too.
That's wild to me. You can watch it at Halloween, but it's not a Halloween-specific movie.
I don't get enough white out of this. But I'm still gonna put it above that one. Oh, the plant-based one was okay, actually. There we go. Oh, I'm just gonna faint. Okay. Do you wanna do snacks and end on candy bars or end on snacks?
I don't want to decide.
Okay.
I don't want to think.
Okay.
I don't want to be here anymore, is what it feels like.
I don't like Reese's Pieces.
I do. Well, I like them fine.
You say a Pieces or you say a Pieces?
Unfortunately, I say Reese's Pieces, or sometimes I say Reese's Pieces. People always ask me that. They're like, what do you say? Pecan or pecan, aunt or aunt, whatever. I'm always just saying
Keeping them guessing.
I'm never staying consistent on that. Sometimes it's Reese's Pieces, sometimes it's Reese's Pieces. I think both are fine. If you're gonna get on a high horse about Reese's Pieces being wrong, I'm like, go to therapy. Like, relax. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think it's become like the accepted thing. Like it's like correcting a mistake of like, you should have called it Reese's Pieces. You screwed up. We're going to call them that. I say pieces because I read words, but.
Okay. Like condescending.
I also don't say it very often because again, I don't like these.
I like them. I like the crisp little shell.
I like the crisp
I think
shell.
they're pleasantly salty.
I think they're very sweet. Here's the problem. I want chocolate.
I agree with that.
There needs to be chocolate in here.
I want to stop.
This is just absolute insanity here. There's too many. Reese's needs to stop. Oh, worried that the mic is going to pick up so much of my like, burping that would have been hidden.
I also was supposed to say, I just held all of these close to me and laid my head on them, so that I'm sure the mic is
I've been opening bags in front of it.
All right.
Sorry.
Y'all wanted mics.
Don't know what we're doing.
You got mics.
Okay, we're doing snacks.
I don't know.
You've pushed them in front of yourself. So the snacks we've got popcorn, we've got dipped animal crackers, we've got dipped pretzels, and we've got cluster bites. Okay, let's go popcorn. I'm just gonna I don't think I can do this afterwards. I'm gonna take a picture of it and then come back to it in like, I don't know, 5 years.
2 weeks, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, they're in like big clumps.
I do like that.
Like a freaking fistful.
That's fun. It's nice.
It's not bad. I wish the popcorn was a little crisper, but
Popcorn could be more crisp.
I think it has a nice kind of butteriness to it.
Yeah.
It could be a little saltier.
Could be saltier, for sure.
It's not bad though.
Good though.
Yeah.
Popcorn's not just like burnt or
fine.
stale or anything, which I think is nice.
And the Reese's Pieces in it, not pieces, but like the pieces of the Reese's are pretty good.
You know what I want to watch that I haven't watched in a while? It's not a Halloween movie, but I'm just kind of like, I have spooky on the brain.
Mm-hmm.
The Labyrinth.
Oh, love that movie. Can't wait to have children brave enough to watch that movie.
Yeah.
We have like an ABC storybook of it, and I keep being like, and now we watch? And they're like, no.
I loved it when I was little.
So good.
David Bowie really had me be like,
Kind of want to put
going
on
on?
Legend too. That's more of like a vibe movie in the background. Like nobody's actually paying attention, but then you do want to see Tim Curry dressed as like the devil because that's awesome. Oh, I also
that was at the Tim Curry, not at this pretzel.
I also do think of Rocky Horror as being a Halloween movie.
That's crazy too.
There's not enough flavor from either side.
I kind of like them, but they taste almost like nothing.
They taste mostly like nothing.
They're extremely subtle in a way that I enjoy, but I wouldn't be like, you gotta run out and buy these.
No.
Oh man, it's kicking in. I'm tired.
Okay, animal crackers. They're covered in peanut butter candy, and then they're dipped in chocolate. I get really carried away when I do product lists because I get excited about being like a completionist. It's the closest I get to being a collector. And then I actually have to taste them, and I'm like, well,
Should have gotten
past me was too thorough.
Do you collect anything?
No, I don't have the attention span.
Interesting. Do you have ADHD?
No, I don't think. Here's my thing, my gender thing. I don't think women collect.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. I collect
What do you collect?
all kinds of stuff. I collect enamel pins. I collect records. I collect clothing items
That's
with
not
other
collecting.
clothing items on them. I collect earrings, like
That's just
interesting
having
earrings.
things.
Oh, I see.
You don't have like a catalog
Men
collection.
collect, and then everyone else, women and non-binary people, just
We own.
We have.
We have things that add to our lives, and I think men are more like, I collect a thing for the sake of collecting.
To own.
Whereas
That
we
is-
have things that we like. You wear these things, like you use these things. Whereas like there's like baseball cards.
You know
You're
what,
just having them for the
Justine?
sake of like checking off a box.
I'm a convert to this idea. I love it because even the enamel pins I collect, Kendall and I have a pin board by the front door where we display all our enamel
Yes,
pins.
you're using them.
And they're from all of our travels and things like that. So then sometimes we'll just stand up and go look at them and then talk about, wow.
That's nice.
Justine, I hear you.
I also have a thing about like I don't think I think men also have just better brains for having useless facts like locked in, but like specifics. Like they can like know everything about all these different like car models and things like that. And whereas
Yeah,
like
I got
women
nothing
just
else
have
going on.
women have like a broader.
Understanding. Emotional intelligence.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I knew more specifics on things.
The dates of
If I
things
could,
that happened
I
during
will
World
say,
War
if I
II.
could collect things, I'd there's a lot of booze that I technically collect booze, but then I drink it. But like, there's some bottles I have that have not been drunk that are in my like special cabinet. And if I had more money, I would do more of that kind of thing of like finding rare bottles and like buying vintage chartreuse and things like that.
But then you would have them.
But then I would have them, but I don't know that I would necessarily.
I see. Yeah, because I
enjoy
guess
them.
then I could be like, well, I collect like hot sauce and like
Right.
tinned fish, but I consume them.
Consume them.
That's a funny idea. Those taste stupid. These are the Reese's Cluster Bites. They're peanut
yeah.
butter, caramel, and peanuts covered in chocolate candy. I hate when they call it chocolate candy and not just chocolate.
Well, legal reasons, I'm sure. There's not enough.
I know, but I don't like that.
There's not enough peanut butter in these for me.
That's nothing.
It's just peanut and chocolate, and that's not good enough.
Ooh, I'm feeling crazy.
There. Okay, we've moved on to the final section, and we've got one guy that we forgot. So we'll do him first,
no.
and then we'll do our bars, and then we'll slide under the table and die.
I'm burping so loud into
These
the
are the
mic.
medals. They're from the,
From the Olympics.
the Summer Games, I'll call them.
This is, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Are you
want-
watching Dancing with the Stars?
No, who's it? Oh, is it? It's got.
I'm not watching either,
What's
but
his
Alona.
face?
Oh, well, Pommel Horse guy, and then Alona
Steven.
Mar, the rugby player.
Oh, right. She's great.
Too soft.
Very, very soft and not salty. Oh, why? Doing the Summer Games
I keep
dirty.
wiping my hands on napkins, and then those hands are getting covered in more chocolate, more very melty Reese's
Hold
chocolate.
on. I have to take a quick break. Our house was
something?
like coming apart.
What?
Mike was like moving a bookcase around in the kids' room, and he was like, "Oh, you could see daylight." There was like a crack in the wall
In the house?
that was like all the way to the outside, and so our landlord came and like
Patched it up?
patched it all up over the course of a couple of days. So we can no longer see the outside world. But I was like, the house is just literally like pulling apart.
That
it's like
is
a
scary. I
full like
don't like
direct
that.
line. No, don't love it. That's why I'm afraid of earthquakes. So I live in a
true.
house that might crumble.
I just hit myself in the eye with some of this peanut
Okay.
butter from the inside this. I broke it open and then
This is the Reese's Peanut Butter Bar, which is essentially a peanut butter cup but it's a bar.
I think
so
it's
got
better.
more chocolate, so that makes sense that you would like it.
I think it's better. I love it, actually.
One thing I like about this like thickness and size, everything about it is what a Wonka bar looks like.
I was just about to say it's giving Willy Wonka.
And that I love, because that's a bar I always wanted to have.
I 100% agree. I love it. I think it's delicious. I love the aesthetic of it. A s'more made with that would be so good. Isn't it yum?
It is yum.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat them up, eat them up, eat them up, eat them up.
I could still use obviously some more peanut butter, but I do think it's quite good.
Does your husband collect anything? Nothing?
No.
You won't let him?
No.
He's not allowed.
No, because I was like, we have a lot of like woodworking tools, but those are just things he uses for woodworking.
Okay. So not all men collect?
No, I just think
only men collect, but not all men collect.
All men collect.
Okay, not all men.
Yeah, he also doesn't, it just doesn't have the like, I think both of us are like, we don't care enough about anything.
That's fair.
We live very apathetic lives.
Well, you have 2 children, so I think
We
that's...
didn't care before either.
Okay.
We live life. We got things to do.
Cut you some slack.
Oh, just, we don't get obsessive about something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We got things. We collect, going to restaurants, whatever. It's not a
Yeah.
thing. It's just what you do. I'll have to ask him, what would you collect if you could collect?
Yeah. If you,
What a fun dinner time conversation that'll be for me and him.
I love... Are you being sarcastic? I love that.
I like to come with
A topic?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, Kendall loves to do
I like
that.
to come with a fun fact or a question or a little story.
Kendall loves to do a question like that, and she loves to do like a rose and thorn. Or,
Oh,
or a
that's
peak in
nice.
a valley, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Kendall loves to be like, what's your rose and thorn of today?
Yeah, I think mine would be like semi the same every day, which would be a problem. It'd be like, my thorn is like, I was woken up at 6 a.m. and I hate it.
Yeah.
I was woken from a dream, like the hardest dream yesterday, by one of the kids, and I was like disappointed to leave the dream, even though it was kind of a nightmare where people were turning into zombies. But all they could say was the last sentence they said over and over again. And I was trying to strangle one with an extension cord, and I simply couldn't. And I woke up before I was able to successfully kill somebody. Reese's Crunchy Peanut. So deep. I was like, oh, man.
I don't have dreams, I only have nightmares. Do you guys know that about me?
Do you just maybe only remember the nightmares?
I don't think so. I think I don't have dreams.
Recurring or?
I've had one recurring dream in my life, which was when I started having it when I was little, and it felt so real. And it was a dream where, and this obviously, like most, does not sound scary. Is bad.
I just don't like the peanuts.
Nah, I don't want it.
So it's like drier.
Yeah, the peanuts are, and the peanuts aren't like nice quality peanuts either. It's this dream where it's like everything's kind of in black and white with like some grays and maybe some like greens a little bit maybe. And it's like you live in a town and like all the adults and all the books are getting eaten by these trees.
Wow.
And then you're trying to be like, what is happening? And in my dream, I'm always kind of like, I'm a child, but I'm also kind of like a detective.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
It's trying to figure out. I remember being really scary when I was little, but then I've had it maybe like, I've probably had that dream 5 times over the course of my life. And as an adult now, it's more kind of like interesting because I think I'm more like, let's solve this. Whereas when I'm younger, I'm like, ah.
I used to have a recurring dream about a big gooey purple monster that would like chase me around and try and trick me. And then eventually I was like, you just want to be friends. And it was like, yeah.
Do you think it's the guy from Candyland?
Oh, maybe. But then he would give me part of his body to play with. And while I was playing with it, he would eat me. So the moral of the story is nobody just wants to be friends. They do want to eat you. Okay,
true.
we are having the Reese's Sticks.
I like this idea.
Essentially, it's a wafer layered cookie with peanut butter covered in chocolate. I think it's pretty good.
I think it's good. I'm almost, and truly, we're all going to be shocked to hear me say this. The chocolate is too thick.
I like the crispy wafers, though.
But I think the
nobody
chocolate's
needs a
thick.
king size of this, on the other hand.
No, you'd have to go to
But
the hospital.
I think it's pretty good.
Are we done?
We are done after this.
Wow.
As we did it.
50 minutes later.
Okay. This is the take 5, my favorite thing. Hopefully. I haven't had one in a while, but.
Because there's pretzels in this.
Oh,
That's
there's
why
pretzels.
they're good.
There's pretzels and caramel, the 2 things we like.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pretzels are crunchy. They're salty.
Very good.
The caramel is there. Peanut butter is there. It's all perfect.
Very good.
No, incredible. Number one.
Well, I feel horrible.
I don't want to talk for the rest of the day.
Yeah. I'll probably find some higher level executive that actually has an office with a couch in it and maybe lay down on that.
I feel like I should inject myself with something.
Like what?
I don't know. B12.
All right. Well, we did it.
Tell us what else we should eat.
The actual review will come soon, but in the meantime, like, comment, subscribe,
Buy our
and
merch.
go to sporked.com. Love you.